Is this chemical well known to spark epilepsy seizures?
No, it is not.
Then how do you know? How do you know it's doing it? How do you know it's not just a flare-up of your epilepsy? How do you know it's induced by this chemical?
Because what it is that over the last 30 years, I've touched other compounds that contains this chemical, and every single time I touch other compounds.
You don't know it contained that chemical. How would you know over the years that you've touched that chemical compound other times, and every time you did it, you had a flare-up? How would you know that?
Because I've done the research.
What research? I just asked you if you have research showing that this chemical triggers epileptic seizures.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to find the one book that I did find back in 2012 that does.
She's cuckoo, man.
Okay. Irma, listen, man. Irma, I cannot, dear, I can't help you. I really can't. I don't. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm telling you, you're a moving target. I told you I'd find you gloves. You don't want me to find you gloves. I need some evidence, just a speck of evidence that this chemical causes it. And you said you didn't have any. Then I asked, well, how do you know? You said because you've touched it several times over the years, and every time it sparks a flare-up. And I said, how did you know it contained this chemical? And you said you didn't know. And then I said, what about any evidence connecting? And then you said, yeah, there is one book that you read in 2012. Irma, you have nothing, dear. I hope you know this. Why don't you just get another job? Irma, why not just get another job?
You need to talk to a chemist.
I don't need to talk to a chemist. You need to talk to a chemist. I want to know, though, why don't you just get another job? Or ask them to reassign you?
They're not going to reassign her. Come on.
No, really. Why wouldn't you why wouldn't you ask them, though, for reassignment? Have you?
Finally, they have accommodated me. I have a case manager who's going to accommodate me to get another job.
Good.
They've already done that.
So now the issue is just the past bills, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you gotten those bills yet?
I have gotten bills.
How much? How much do they total?
Right now, it's only $3,000. Actually, $3,000 max.
Okay. How long did you work there before all this started happening?
It was on the first day. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
I can actually believe it, Irma. I can.
God, I'd run for the hills.
I just
Can you imagine if we hired someone like that?
Well, no, you're not even allowed to discuss that.
First day.
But here's the thing, though. It was her first day. Irma, where were you working before that, dear? Where were you working before that?
Before that, I was working in an IT job.
And what happened there? Anything? Or what happened? Why did you leave that job?
Because I was painting, and this chemical compound is also in paint.
Okay, I get it now.
Do you see how I accurately diagnosed her?
What we need is a sign that people can wear saying, "Here I am. Here I am." That's what you need. People have to be warned. They have to be warned.
This is Denver's talk station with Tom Martino now.
Chemical compound that's in tin foil hats. You know what she was talking about though? In nitrile and latex gloves both. They say talc free. They have to have talc or you can't get them open.
What's that?
Can you imagine
inside the gloves?
Okay,
well, she says calcium carbonate. There's no calcium in
I know.
I would have just loved to have been the supervisor. She comes up explaining how she needs a workman's comp clause.
She didn't have a surgery. No, and she didn't have a surgery. It was a twitch.
That's a good question.
Did something happen at work?
I
No.
I was doing a lot of
What happened? Sleep deprivation. Why? Because I had to wear these gloves.
I had twitching.
Couldn't sleep.
Let me get you another set of gloves. Oh, those don't work either.
She may be getting, because I even have.
She's a nut!
Shut up.
Clint, she's nuts!
It's easier to change the
Well,
world.
But many people are allergic to that. They would have other type of gloves there.
And you will
I hired a woman one time, and there was a dog running around the office during the interview. And then she worked for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then she quit.
Artofgranite.com. TheArtofGranite.com. That is the theartofgranite.com. I can't say enough about this company. They have a beautiful showroom in Golden. All materials are provided to the customers at wholesale price. You pay just for the fabrication and installation, which means you can get prices on the phone. 303-386-5919. And then they'll come out, template, and install. 303-386-5919. Get your price on the phone. theartofgranite.com.
Anything that they put in a glove.
I want to use him soon, though.
Is non-porous.
Denver trial lawyers, but Leo already talked to him. They said his case wasn't that good or whatever.
Skin, so all kinds of chemical compounds.
What's MRSA? Isn't that like a very hybrid infection?
It is a
Have it.
flesh-eating disease.
You can get rid of it, though, generally speaking.
Yeah, it's very expensive. That, you know, when we're talking about that.
You haven't had MRSA.
Yes, I have.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there a disease you haven't had?
He got bit by a fucking alligator and a snake at the same day.
No.
That's the shark, man.
No, I did have I frostbit my left heel. I was being treated for the frostbite. Florida has a huge lawsuit right now for MRSA infections because they weren't sterilizing their instruments. At all. They found
Well, he was in the hospital from the baboon bite. The dog got loose.
See that one right there? I'm a wolf.
The wolf.
I'm a wolf shark.
I know about the shark.
You weren't bit by a shark.
I was bit by a shark in Mazatlan back in 1980.
How many animals have you been bitten?
Yeah, all of them. All of them, I think. I think all of them bit me.
Hold on a second. How do you know a shark bit you?
We were feeding baby sharks.
Oh.
A scuba thing, little 3-footers.
Okay.
And a bigger one apparently came up and grabbed me.
A big one.
Well, I never saw it. Something grabbed me and drug me down. We thought it was a bigger
And
shark.
then what?
It just let go.
Didn't like the way you tasted.
I don't think he liked me.
Then when he got out, a baboon ran up.
Yeah.
Is this me?
I don't know
Frank
what-
Duran, therealestateman.com. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you won't do better than Frank Duran, therealestateman.com. 303-920-1622. Here's what I love about him. He wants you to shop, and then if you decide on him, and you will, you don't have to stick with him. If you're not satisfied, he lets you out of the contract. But that it never happens because Frank Duran's the best. We had one guy that changed his mind about selling, so Frank let him out, but no one is ever disappointed. 303-920-1622. And then somebody asked about Renew Home Innovations. They wanted to know what the hell I'm talking about when I talk about a porcelain bathroom. They make sheets of porcelain, pure, beautiful porcelain that you can put on the walls. And you can do shower walls and regular bathroom walls. And they have this beautiful bathroom called the Pure Porcelain Bathroom. They also do a Ceraca, which is a Kohler product, which looks like stone or natural stone or granite or any kind of stone you want. And it's beautiful and requires no maintenance. So anyway, if you want a beautiful bathroom, and especially the shower area, all custom, 303-904-2000, renewhomeinnovations.com. Now, Ralph, we had that other woman we couldn't help. She said there's this chemical that's triggering her allergic or her epileptic reactions, and no one will listen to her as far as workers' comp goes. She can use her regular insurance if she wanted to, but for some reason she's not. Now, Ralph, what is going on with you today, Ralph?
Yes, Tom. First of all, thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir?
Yes, that's the Kennedy assassination. I'm an important witness. I've already talked to Ramos Law. And,
Ramos Law? Ramos is a personal injury attorney. You know what?
Sir.
You know what his thing is? He advertises that he's an attorney and a doctor. Have you ever seen his ads?
Yeah,
I've heard of him. Anyway, hold on, Ralph, though. You said something very telling. Hold on a sec. Did I hear you say right that you're a witness to the John F. Kennedy assassination?
Yes, a very important witness.
Wait. When did that happen? I was in elementary school.
I was in first grade.
And where did you witness? How could you witness it? Were you in Dallas?
No, this has to do with Houston. The bad guys are from Houston.
No. But what do you mean did you witness the assassination in 1963?
No, but I have proof of the people who were involved.
How did you get proof if you're in first grade? How did this happen?
Okay. On the anniversary of the Kennedy assassination on 2013, Mark Lane was on TV with Oliver Stone and a bunch of other guests that were there, and at the end, Mark Lane said, if anybody out there knows anything about the Kennedy assassination, the FBI Warren Commissioner reports on the internet. You have to just look for them. They're out there. So that's what I did. I started looking for it.
No, but here, Ralph, seriously now. You understand you sound like a raving lunatic, right?
It's okay.
And I don't want to make fun of you. Okay.
Well, here's the report. You can find it yourself.
But I need to ask, honest to God, need to ask some questions, okay? Seriously now. Okay. Have you recently been institutionalized?
No, sir.
Are you on medication?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm a disabled veteran.
Oh, no. Well, thank you for your...
on tape talking about the Kennedy assassination.
What have you done for a living, or are you retired? Are you working?
I'm an ex-union painter.
An engineer?
Union painter. Painter.
Okay.
Union.
And what do you do for... Well, okay. What? So...
Complicated paints, you know?
Okay, now... So you're not a nut. You're all of it... Now, but you got to clear this up for me, and many times... These stories get too complicated. What did you personally witness? What did you witness?
Okay, you know a guy named Vernon Whiteside?
No, I don't want to hear names. See, this is what crazy people do. They get you mired in details and conspiracy. Here's what I want to know.
How about this? When they put my mom in a mental institution, right after they put her in there, my uncle Leo Tanguma and his two brothers.
Ralph, I'm asking you a straight question. Ralph,
how about that, huh?
Ralph, I just want some.
Leo Tanguma, the artist. I have proof. I have him on tape. He messed up.
Ralph.
When I found the FBI report, I said, did you talk to the FBI agent? He said, no, I didn't.
Ralph.
He's legit.
Ralph.
I have him on tape.
Ralph, I just need...
That guy's ass.
Ralph,
I think it's paint fumes.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Yeah. Well,
What?
the FBI report number 1437. I already came out on the Peter Bowles show.
Oh. Ralph,
Go
what?
check it out.
Now we
Ralph, may I ask a question? What did
Go
you...
ahead, ask me.
What did you witness?
All right.
What did you witness?
I witnessed my uncles beating the shit out of me to tell me not to say what I know about the...
Okay. He's gone.
He was legit crazy, though. I mean, that was no...
We got to get
That was no joke.
Okay. I hit it, though.
I witnessed it, too.
Right.
I watched on Channel 7.
And if you didn't hear all of it, it's because he started getting, saying words. But I thought maybe there was a glimmer of hope in there somewhere.
Yeah, how scary would it be to really believe stuff like that? I mean, honestly, man, it's nuts.
Now, what are we doing for Kelly? I thought, did somebody call on him?
Kelly is a new call.
Oh, it's a new call.
Terry was the old first call.
All right. Let's, Kelly, what's going on with you? And this, you heard about the call earlier on the nuisance abatement, or is this your case? What is this?
I did hear the call earlier, but this is my case as well.
What happened?
They confiscated my vehicle.
Under what circumstances?
They pulled me over saying that I was illegally parked on a sidewalk, which was not true. They arrested one of my passengers.
For what?
And then on a warrant, and then asked if they could search my vehicle. I said no. They searched it anyway. They took me into custody. However, while I was waiting to see the judge, all of my charges were dismissed.
What were you charged with? What were you charged with, Kelly?
I was charged with possession of a controlled substance.
What was it?
Methamphetamine.
And did you have meth on you?
I did not.
What, did they just make it up?
Well, no, but that's why they had to dismiss the charges.
Is it because it was an illegal search?
Yes.
Where did they find the meth?
In the vehicle.
Okay, and was this one of your passengers that belonged to them?
It did.
Okay, so you were, how many passengers?
There was two other passengers, the two passengers and myself.
Okay, so why were you stopped? Because they said you were illegally parked. Then they searched the car. They found the meth. They had to dismiss it because you didn't give them permission. But the other two people, what happened to them?
One of their charges was, pertaining to everything with the vehicle, everything was dismissed for everybody.
But your car is still being held, right?
They completely took my car. They managed to tie it up long enough to rack up quite.
No, I know they do it all the time. Honest to God, but they only do it. They only do it if you're black, Hispanic, or poor.
Well, I would fall in the poor range.
Okay. Was this Denver, right? The city of Denver?
It was.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Yep. It's
And
because of our whore-loving mayor and also Triple K, Corey Nelson. I mean, listen, Kelly, what happened to you is unfortunate, okay? And I have to tell you, I do believe you. But in your case, and the guy that called before, there was a pretty decent crime. I don't want to get involved in the minutia. I want to fight this law, and I have to find a legal way to search their records because they claim they don't keep records, and I think that's on purpose. Because I know that if we search the records, we will find most people were not directly involved in the crime. And we'll find that, and for those listening, Denver simply confiscates property during not just the commission of a crime, but if it's involved in any suspicion of a crime. But here's the real sin, and here's the only thing that I'm fighting. Here's the thing. The Denver nuisance abatement law, when the person who gets their property seized is not involved in the crime and the charges are dropped completely, why do they keep your property? Now, here's what they say. That's because the criminal case and the civil case are separate. Well, but the whole reason you had a civil case was because of the criminal case. It makes no sense to keep someone's property, if it's been adjudicated and there's no guilty party. There's no reason to keep it. And the other case, they arrested a guy once on suspicion of burglary, but they found the real burglar. It was a mistake, and they still kept his car. Those are the cases. Those are the cases that I really want to fight. And I'm convinced if I go through the records, they will be black, Hispanic, and poor because of our racist, disgusting government. And even though we have a black mayor, he is a disgusting liar. Now, I'm saying this on the air. I am not a nut. I'm not on medication. I'm telling you, Mayor Hancock gets on the air and out lies about nuisance abatement. And the only reason this law exists is to make money for the city. It has nothing to do with curbing crime.
Now, impact traffic.
An accident.
The baboon video. Where did you find that baboon video?
What baboon video?
Oh, he's got a baboon video marked with Mark.
What do I have to do here?
Are you up?
Hey, we're not in syndication right now. Can I do a short one right before him? I want to do one for mine. I got backed up. Let me just do something short, and then I'll give it to you. We'll go back to back.
Say it again.
I'm going to do something short and hand it right to you.
With your impact traffic and weather, I'm Janine Moreau, 630K now.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
One Clear Choice garage doors. I have been representing them for years, and people love them. Why? Because they do it the right way. They will do free Martino inspections and do safety adjustments because they want to be your company. If they find a problem, they'll let you know, but they're honest, they're quick, they're efficient, they're great at what they do. I know the owner, Chris Chapman. I've known this company from the beginning. OneClearChoiceDoors.com.
How about a company that saves you a ton of money if you ever need a sewer line replacement? Master Rooter Plumbing. Write this down. I have seen firsthand them save a couple over $7,000 or 50% from the other guys out there. They can also install a toilet or just a faucet, anything. How about a new garbage disposal? Any plumbing needs. Master Rooter Plumbing, they give great discounts too. Discounts to military, senior citizens, and single income families. Master Rooter. Ready? 720-434-3406. 720-434-3406.
In my machining class, used to be see a guy who was a heroin addict. But he'd come in some evenings, and it was brilliant on the 3D machine.
The Kennedy assassination.
And
That guy sounded like he really believed it, too. I thought he was fucking around at first.
Who was it?
Oh, then he got really serious.
Can you imagine
angry.
He said he's a union painter. So, I mean, he's in a job that you basically can't get fired from. Can you imagine being his coworker and having to listen to that crap?
I thought he said he was an engineer.
No, he was a union.
That I believe.
He was a union painter.
Union painter part I get.
This came out.
Yeah, why did it jump out?
But it didn't drop.
What?
And it was out for, it went yellow, but it didn't drop.
How did it not drop?
This here.
Well, then when you plugged it back in, it just fed. I mean, it's up and running.
Right, I know it, but it was. Why didn't it drop?
Was it getting a wireless signal?
That's what I was wondering, but it wasn't very strong because it went yellow.
I got another question. Why does that damn thing not have a clip on that plug?
I took it off just to irritate Dan. It's the old take the clip off.
There's no clip on that damn.
Yeah, I know. Remember back in the day, you'd have a phone cord in the house and it wouldn't have a clip on the back because somebody yanked it too hard.
I broke it off my sister's phone on purpose.
See, did you hear that, Mark? He broke one purposely in the past.
My sister, she had a princess phone. Remember those?
Princess.
The little slim line.
Yeah, a little slim line. She had a princess phone, and she had about 50 feet of frickin' cord. She had it run all over the house.
And she was talking to guys all the time?
Oh, I didn't know.
And it irritated you?
No, she was gay, so she probably talked to
Your sister was gay?
My middle sister,
And she has a princess phone?
Yeah, well.
I don't get it.
She
There's more inconsistencies with the story here, man.
she had a princess girlfriend, so how's that work?
Oh, okay.
That was her name?
Huh?
That was her name, Princess?
No, but she had a princess phone.
So your sister was a little more athletic?
She's loony. Is she the loony one?
Yeah, she's a quarter, and she's
And she's a teacher, right?
Yeah, I would say my gay communist.
Another job you can't be fired from?
Mentally ill communist lesbian sister.
Holy shit. It was so bad.
But she walk around, she have that cord, you trip over it.
It's when it's like newspapers and just shit like it's absolutely valueless.
Where it plugs in. Steve, you walk around the cord and fall out.
Well, Kurt was saying that place down in Arizona, the guy would buy good stuff, but he'd just leave it outside, right?
Yeah, that place we bought right now, like quality stuff, craftsman tools, and stuff like that, and they just leave it sitting out in buckets full of water, filled with water. We just bought a quarter place.
So it's all junk.
In Arizona?
Yeah, it was like, huh?
In Arizona?
Yeah, in Buckeye, Arizona, we bought an acre. It was, it's horse property, it's 1 acre.
I buy a lot of
But the guy jumped the whole acre up. The inside of the single wide is 3
Did you have Ross and you want to play
jump.
I did. I want to play tomorrow for sure.
I
might do yoga Thursday.
He lived in the single wide until he filled it up.
Why do you want this?
Because the property with nothing on it, because it's full utilities, an acre is worth about $110,000. Bought it for $16,000.
Okay. So you need to get rid of everything.
I bought a dump truck, and I'm send my grandsons out there every weekend to make about 4 loads of crap junk out of there. So,
Can't you burn? Is it in a rural area or
it's in a rural area.
suburban?
Oh, the place is
But the Buckeye has like, if you live in Buckeye, they have 2 city dumps, and they're real cheap. Real cheap.
We're back.
Yeah.
Jay, are you busy this time of year? If not, give a special out, man. Come on.
Yeah, we're slow busy is the way I've described it all year. Yeah, but I will do a special, and the solar powered attic fans are very cool in a couple different aspects. But if anybody is sitting on one of those old insurance claims and they need to get a new roof, they should give us a call 303-761-6400, and we will give you a solar powered attic fan for half price. They're normally $999. We'll do it for $450 if you buy a new roof. This isn't just for the solar powered fan itself. If you buy a brand new roof, we will do the solar powered attic fan for half price. And
now those attic fans, self-powered, and they go on and off when you need them. You don't have to have them wired into the house or anything.
That's right. And the biggest complaint we get about them, Tom, is people ask, can you come and check and see if it's still running, because I can't hear it. These things are whisper quiet. I mean, they're really nice.
It's important. Somebody just emailed me about a sexual assault at a hospital. I'm going to give this to Denver trial lawyers because those big cases that we don't know where to send. Remember that $5 million verdict they got against Adams County? Or not verdict, sorry, it was a settlement.
That
$5 million for sexual assault. But they get a lot of verdicts. They get multi-million dollars. Anyway, I'm going to send this person because what they claim is this hospital and this sexual harassment. And if they have a climate of this and don't stop it, there are things you can do. But it wouldn't be really a class action. She said there's a few people involved. They call them joinders, I think they call them, where you get together the defendants. It's not really a class, but there's a few people going after the same person or the same entity. Anyway, DenverTrialLawyers.com, 303-571-5302. And that's for when you don't know where to go, okay? It's 571-5302. That's for those big catastrophic injuries and kind of weird settlements or situations, and you really need help. You don't know where to turn.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Free consultations. Carl, it sounds like you have a sad story. Suzanne tried to explain some of it to me. Is your neighbor basically complaining about you all the time?
Yeah, he complains a little bit, but he's a come and goer. I don't even know his name, really.
Okay, what's the main issue? He calls the police. Why does he keep calling the police on you?
Well, if I shovel my driveway out, I've been here 49 years in this property.
Yeah.
And years prior to that, I was only here part of the time because.
Well, that doesn't matter. If you shovel your driveway, how does that provoke him?
My driveway goes into the city alley, so I always put it out a way where I can get out. Because I have to take my wife into the back and forth.
No, I understand that. So where do you put the snow? Are you putting it in his way?
Oh, no. It's just in the alley because he come in here and put a garage in on a flat slab, which is supposed to be monolithic pour anyway. But then he can't put the doorways, so he can't get in from the alley. He has to go down the neighbor's property.
Okay. So we're getting into too much detail. So is this the only thing he calls the police about?
Yeah, he does that, and I had to go to court on that for shoveling the snow. And the city judge down there, I explained it to him,
He threw it out, Tom.
He threw it out. So, Carl, if he threw it out, justice was served. What else do you want?
Well, I've been, I have to get in and out here. I even go at night to take my wife into the hospital. She had cancer on her lungs, and
But Carl,
settled, and it came back, and now after all of this, she's in.
Carl, it's not okay.
Tommy, he wants to, I think, sue the neighbor that keeps calling the police and causing hardship.
Carl, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. You don't have anything to sue this guy about. It would be more trouble and hassle. You should just ignore the guy. Honest to God, Carl, you should ignore him. You got enough going on with your wife and stuff. How is this guy just basically a troublemaker?
He's just a real troublemaker. That's what it amounts to.
But you don't really want to sue him, do you?
Hell, I take everything he can get. Hell, I'm 83.
But you won't.
What the hell do I care?
You won't get any money, Carl. That's what I'm getting at. You're never gonna. There's not enough.
Give me the right to go over and twist his head off his shoulder.
No, you don't want to do that, Carl. Carl, listen, man, I'm serious. Deputy Clint, we are going to talk to you off the air. I'm serious, okay? So hang on, Carl, please. We're going to, okay, hold on, seriously. Deputy Clint, let's, I don't know. Let's, even if we have to maybe
Let's get a posse together.
If you have tradition.
Twist his head off. If you want to get even with him, start calling,
this guy was poor guy.
Jesus.